Are you ready to unlock the secret to success as a leader? Today's episode of Women Taking the Lead will explore the power of curiosity and how cultivating this essential characteristic can enhance your leadership journey. I am very comfortable proclaiming that curiosity was the characteristic that propelled my success as a leader and in every area of my life. It is the reason I connect with others more easily, I learn faster, and solve problems more quickly. Stay tuned to discover even more reasons why curiosity matters, how it benefits you as a leader, and get some practical strategies for developing and maintaining a curious mindset. If you are new to the Women Taking the Lead podcast, hello and welcome. I'm Jody Flynn. I'm a CEO and founder of Women Taking the Lead, a leadership development company that works with individuals, organizations, and boards to close the performance gap by attracting, developing, and successfully promoting more women into senior levels of leadership. These benefits are realized through coaching, consulting, leadership development programs, and keynotes. If we are not already connected on LinkedIn, please send me an invitation to connect. You can find me directly at linkedin.com/in/Jody Flynn, or you can search for Jody Flynn on the platform. I'm very active on LinkedIn, so I should be at or near the top of the search results. Be sure to add a note to the invitation letting me know you're a listener of the podcast. I would love to connect with you and get to know you better. To kick things off, let's define curiosity. Curiosity is the desire to seek new information, explore novel ideas, and ask insightful questions. It really is the desire to understand. We are born curious, and it's a natural state throughout childhood. It's innate curiosity that propels us to learn, grow, and adapt. Unfortunately, as humans, the more we, and I'm putting this in air quotes, know, the less we lean into curiosity. Our tendency becomes to compare new information to what we've already come to understand. This helps us to move fast in a world that is overstimulating us, right? So it makes perfect sense. The problem is, if we don't intentionally bring a healthy dose of curiosity to our everyday, we will be at risk to misinterpret, misunderstand, and block opportunities for creativity and innovation. As a leader, curiosity is a powerful tool that drives your success and the success of your team. As published in the Harvard Business Review, new studies have discovered 3 important things about curiosity in the workplace. First, curiosity is much more crucial for a company's success than we used to think. When we encourage curiosity at all levels of the organization, it helps leaders and employees adapt to uncertain market conditions and outside pressures. Secondly, when we become curious, we think more deeply and logically about decisions and come up with more creative solutions. The third finding from those studies, curiosity helps leaders gain more respect from their coworkers and motivates their team to build trusting and collaborative relationships with colleagues. Bottom line, curious leaders tend to be more innovative, adaptable, and better at solving complex problems. Curiosity sparks creativity, promotes collaboration, and encourages a culture of continuous improvement. Are you bought in? I hope so. If not, I want you to reach out to me and let me know what your questions are and what's not sticking. Before we get into some tips that can help you to develop your curiosity, I want to share an upcoming webinar that will introduce you to an operating system that will more deeply cultivate a curious and positive mindset. It's the How to Get Mentally Fit webinar. Mental fitness is your capacity to respond to life's challenges with a positive rather than a negative mindset. And it impacts your peace of mind and wellness, your ability to be at peak performance, and the health of your relationships. Positive intelligence is an operating system that increases your mental fitness and impacts all areas of your life, the professional and the personal. I have an upcoming webinar in which you'll hear about the science and research behind positive intelligence and the specific areas it impacts. You'll learn the 3 core muscles at the root of mental fitness, discover 10 internal saboteurs that might hijack your best efforts, identify 5 sage powers within you that can overcome any challenge you are faced with, and you'll experience a practice that will enable you to intercept a saboteur hijacking and increase your self-command. If being calmer or more positive or more curious interests you, I invite you to join me to explore positive intelligence and the difference it could make for you. To register for this webinar, go to womentakingthelead.com/webinar and share it with a friend as well. That's womentakingthelead.com/webinar. Okay, let's get back to developing the ability to stay curious. Now that we understand the significance of curiosity, let's explore how to develop it or develop more of it. Here are a few strategies. 1, embrace a growth mindset. Let me introduce Carol Dweck. Carol Dweck is a professor of psychology at Stanford University and the author of the book Mindset, The New Psychology of Success. According to Carol Dweck, cultivating a growth mindset involves believing that intelligence and abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. This means that whatever limitations you currently have, they are temporary. By adopting this mindset, you open yourself up to new possibilities and actively seek opportunities to learn and grow. The word you want to lean into here is yet. I don't know how to do that yet, but I will. I'm not good at that yet, but I'm working on it. Can you hear the mindset shift than just saying, I'm not good at that, or I don't know how to do that. That's not, my thing, right? It's all yet. And if you want to get good at something, you can. That's the growth mindset. The second tip is slow down. You can't be rushed and curious at the same time. Or you might be mildly curious, but you'll tell yourself there's no time to explore what you're curious about. And sure, there are times when there are emergencies and you need to move fast. But the reality is, most of the time, we feel busy because of the undue pressure we're putting on ourselves or the situation. Take a breath, slow down, and let your curiosity bubble up. My third tip, engage in active listening. Active listening involves removing distractions, fully focusing on the speaker, and seeking to understand their perspective. It's not about agreeing with their perspective. It's about trying to understand their perspective and where they're coming from. Now, you might agree, but that's not required. By practicing active listening, you gain valuable insights and demonstrate genuine interest in others' ideas and experiences. And this is important to your coworkers and the members of your team. My fourth and final tip, and this is a part of active listening, is to ask open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are inquiries that cannot be answered with a simple yes or no or quick short answer. They require elaboration and possibly some reflection. Asking open-ended questions encourages exploration and invites different perspectives. At work, it fosters a culture of collaboration and empowers your team to think critically and problem solve. Hint, hint. If you are looking to develop in any of these areas, attend the How to Get Mentally Fit webinar. Mental fitness is the inroad to these qualities and behaviors. You may also want to attend from the perspective of, is this something I could bring to my team as well? So to sum up this episode, curiosity is a mindset that fuels innovation, promotes collaboration, and drives continuous learning. And it can be cultivated over time. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, and the more benefits you'll reap as a leader. Want to share your thoughts? Head over to the post that corresponds with this episode on LinkedIn and let's have a conversation. I'm curious about your take on curiosity. And as always, I hope this was of value to you, and here's to your success.